Hi, it's Big Jim O'Brien out of the garage, taking a test drive, 2017 Toyota Avalon, fully loaded, $34,000. A beautiful sedan. They call it a midsize, I call it just a sedan. The sedan is like one of the pillars, one of the cornerstones of the automotive industry, if you think about it. 4 doors, comfortable ride, big trunk. Boom. Exactly what you need. Now, in the automotive industry, you have trends and you have fads. Fads, to me, were like that whole flare wheel well thing that we had with HHRs and Prowlers and all that stuff. That went away for a couple of years, and when you see the cars now, I'm sorry if you're currently driving one, they look horribly outdated. They just did not hold up. Sedans always look great, and this car is no exception. Look at the lines on the Avalon. It is a beautiful car. Nice speed lines, nice front end. I like the tapered front end. The interior inside, everything, it's all first class. The trunk, you got a big trunk. Look, I got 2 beach chairs back there, full-size chairs, even one for me, and there's a ton of room in there. There is a ton of room. So why are people buying sedans like they used to? Next time you're on the freeway, play the, instead of yellow car, play the game where you pinch somebody every time you see an SUV. You'll be bruised and in a fight within 8 minutes. SUVs and CUVs and crossovers are everywhere. Everybody's looking at them. And I guess I get it for a family vehicle. The perception is you get more room, you have more storage. I'd be curious to see what the cubic feet of storage in this trunk versus a SUV or even a CUV. Here's what I know. When you drive in this car, it's comfortable. It's a nice ride. The back seat, plenty of room. You are very comfortable in the back seat. 268 brake horsepower. This thing will get up and get gone. Sport mode actually works. You can hit the sport mode in this car and it'll do something. In a lot of vehicles, you hit sport mode, you get a big bag of nothing. So as far as the car itself, I love it. It's a beautiful car. The Avalon is a wonderful ride. It actually performs better, at least for me. I felt like it handled even better on the freeway. When you got it up to speed, it really, really, really handled well. The technology's all there. This is loaded. This version, I've got adaptive cruise control, lane departure technology, reactive braking for me as well. Does not have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which I was kind of surprised by that, actually. It does have iHeartRadio, whatever. The sound system, though, I would say another problem is the glare off this screen. It's hard to see sometimes, which is crazy to me. I don't understand how that happened, but if you're wearing sunglasses and you look down at some of the screens in this car, you can't see them. And I'm wearing a pretty nice pair of Oakleys when I'm driving, and I have to take them off to get a look. That's a pretty big whiff. And the screen itself, too, looks very dated. So the infotainment system in this car definitely needs an upgrade. And as far as my understanding, I would expect that with a 2018 Avalon. But the bigger question is, are people going to buy sedans? Are you going to go out and buy sedans? Are you going to stick with SUVs? Here you go. Let's put this in sport mode just for a second. Watch this. Nice power. Nice giddy up. So I guess my question is to you, who's watching this right now. What would it take to get you back into a sedan? Because I think a lot of people that bought sedans as work cars, as family cars, are looking at SUVs. And I'm not sure that's always a wise choice. The Avalon is definitely something to look at. I would take this car on a road trip. I've taken this car on a road trip. I can tell you firsthand, it's a great ride. Bottom line, I'm giving it an A-. I think if they fix the screen here, update some of the tech in the car, it would be a little bit better. I love the open display. I just think their infotainment system feels dated when you're driving it. Other than that, it's a nice car. I hope sedans don't go away. I hope we don't forget them. I do hope we forget all those flared out wheel well cars of 10 or 15 years ago. Blah. Anyway, my name is Big Jim O'Brien. You can follow me on Twitter at WCSX Jim. Also in the garage, ITG. Subscribe to all these videos on, you can subscribe on YouTube and also follow the podcast on iTunes. Have a great day.